All right. Good evening, guys. Good afternoon, good morning, depending on your time zone and where you are watching me from. I hope you guys are all doing great. Welcome back again. Welcome back again, guys. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing great. You're welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me very well? If you can hear me, please indicate. Let me know. If you can hear me very clear, please let me know. Can you hear me? Please, can you hear me? How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing good. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, guys. How are you guys doing? Hope everyone is doing good. Hello, guys. Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back again tonight. It was amazing in the afternoon. We spent a little bit more time together, and we had fruitful conversation. Today we're here again. Please, if you are joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Please put on your notification as well. Please comment where you're watching from so that we can give you a shout out, and as well give me thumbs up. Please, it is important. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. My so much amazing people. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you. God bless you as you join me tonight. God bless you. God bless you. And God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. Please, if you're joining us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up there. Subscribe to the channel and give me thumbs up. Share the broadcast, please. Share the broadcast on your WhatsApp status. Share it on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, all around YouTube, Snap, whatever social media platform you're using. Please share them so that we can have wider audience. It is important we have wider audience, please. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Please comment where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out, please. Comment where you're watching from, please. What is really happening in Burkina Faso is a revolution that I believe that the entire continent of Africa can emulate. I mean, when you have a leader that really cares about his people, he makes sure that he delivers. Guess what? Will you believe if I tell you that the entire country of Burkina Faso could only boast of 3,000 kilometers paved road from independence till now? Will you believe me? Will you believe me? I mean, a country called Botswana could boast of 3,000 kilometers when the British left them. But the French left, the government came to power. See, that's a construction going on. The government came to power for over 27 years. How old is this country? The independence is 1960. 1960? Yeah. And the country could only boast of 3,000 kilometers. I'm telling you. Is it true? Yeah, it's true. As Wudimai was saying, since the independence up to today, we have just 3,000 something paved roads. But now, with the coming of Traoré, they are planning to pave 5,000 kilometers per year. This is insane. This is unbelievable. How are they? 5,000 kilometers road, paved road every year. That's amazing, incredible. That's unbelievable in Africa. It is amazing. You can imagine 5,000 kilometer road per year. It means that the resources has been made available. Not just only that, it's not just like he's talking without action. He's already doing the action already. It's not just like all those regular politicians that comes out and make mouth and say things that they cannot be able to do and they cannot even do in their lifetime, and they will say it, and at the end of the day they will not do it. This is somebody that is he's saying it and he's doing it. 5,000 kilometer paved road per annum. Do you know what that is? 5,000 kilometers road every year. That is incredible. And you can imagine, in this fact, he has already bought machines, over 1,000 machines for this road construction. And he asked all the foreign contractors to leave his country because they are delaying the project. Not just only delaying the project, they are also, expensive, and they're not doing exactly what he asked them to do, and he asked them to leave. This is a leader that is intentional, that really want to work for his people. It's not just only talking and talking and talking. At the end of the day, no work. Ibrahim Traore is a leader that every single African youth should emulate. We should be like Ibrahim Traore. If you are like Ibrahim Traore, your country will not be where it is today. A leader that is intentional, a leader that thinks only good things for his country. He's not a selfish leader like Nigerian leaders. Nigerian leaders are all selfish. They only think about themselves. They only think of what they can get. They only think of how they can clinch to power for long. And it is not being done that way. A country of 250 something million in population cannot be able to boast of constant electricity, cannot be able to boast of good access routes, cannot be able to boast of good pipe-borne water, good medical facilities, and good education, quality education for our children. A country of 250 million people, country that has that human resources, human capacity, that have mineral resources, that can produce anything that they want to produce. And at the end of the day, all we get is only talk, 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 and talk. They are being submissive to their colonial masters, that they cannot be able to reason anymore. They don't even know the plight of the people. They don't even know what the people are asking for. What they just want is to cling to power, go back to second term or third term or whatsoever. That's the only thing they are interested in. Just like Nigerian president, it's not even up to elect. It's not even time to elect for election yet. It's not even up to. He just finished his 2 years, middle of his tenure, and he have already started campaigning. And his gullible followers and the people that are getting from him have already started campaigning for him for re-election. Is it the leader that is it the people? Is it the leader that will make sure that the dividends of democracy goes across the nation? These are not the kind of leaders we are praying for. We are praying for a leader that will lead by example, a leader that will make sure that there's a there's a job opportunity for every graduate that graduates from the university will immediately get automatic job. That's the dream of every Nigerian. We have been submitted to abject poverty. We have been submitted to darkness in Nigeria. A big country like Nigeria cannot boast of constant electricity. Is it not a shame? Country that has every kind of mineral resources that you can think of. We cannot boast of constant electricity. Nigerian electricity system is like when you have light today, in the next 2 days you will not have light. It is very sad and it's shameful as a giant of Africa. As a giant of Africa, as giant of Africa, this is not the dream of any Nigerian. Thank you very much, Danny. Danny, thank you. Where are you watching from, Danny? Where are you watching from, please? Where are you watching from? Please comment where you're watching from. If you're joining us for the first time, comment where you're watching from. I want to be able to identify with you. Give me a thumbs up as well. Please comment where you're watching from. Where are you watching from? Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, and share the broadcast so that we can have wider audience. Please share the broadcast. Like I said, this channel is mainly for African discussion, Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso, and African politics. That is what the channel is meant for. Like I said, we're going to be talking about it for the whole of 2025. Next year, we will talk about other topics. But for Ibrahim Traore, we will use our platform to protect him and defend him and fight for him. That's a little we can do. Yes. You know very well the kind of enemies he have already. So all we can do for him is to fight for him with our little platform. Because media houses have been bought already by the West. They've been paid a huge amount of money to sell propaganda and lies to the ears of the people, so that they can inflict the lies and the fear. Like hatred in the hearts of the people against Ibrahim Traore. Thank you very much, Sir Ben Kabore, big brother. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Where are you watching from? Oh, love from US. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you for joining us. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you very much. This is a platform of truth. We say here nothing but the truth and truth alone. We do not paint words here. We don't we don't massage people's ego here or try to tell you what you want to hear. We tell you the fact the way it is. Please subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel, please. It is important, please. Do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up and comment where you're watching from, please. So it is important that we appreciate and protect Ibrahim at all costs. That's the debt we owe him. As an African youth, learn to protect Ibrahim Traore because he's a beacon of hope for every African. Keyboard warrior is selling the country's mineral resources to Russia. Who told you that? Who told you that? Keyboard warrior. For real, you're a keyboard warrior for typing trash. We don't block people here and we don't ban people, but we say it the way it is. I know it's entering into your ear and it's sinking there already. That is what your Western slave master has told you, that he's selling his resources to Russia. You said he's selling resources to Russia. Thank God you said Russia is not exploiting from Burkina Faso. I'm happy that you said that he's selling his resources to Russia, and it is very okay. Will he be the one to to? He have to sell the resources to use it to utilize and fix his country. Is he going to be fixing his country with empty mouth or empty hand? You need to sell the resources so that you can be able to utilize it. So forget about this propaganda. We've already seen it coming. So it is not a new thing. It's all documented in contract. It's okay. That's his property. His country's resources. So he need to sell them to make money so he can be able to continue the good job that he's doing in Burkina Faso. Okay? Yes. I know the West has bought all these media houses all across Africa to peddle lies against Ibrahim Traore, but he's a dead on arrival because African youth, we are already awake. We already know what's going on. So we're not a novice. We know what is going on. Okay? Please, if you're joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Give me thumbs up, please. Please, it is important. If you're joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. Please, 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 please. Okay? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. So we cannot continue. We cannot continue. He said, keep out the warrior. Said the selling of resources is not in the public files of Burkina Faso. You have to deal with it. You actually have to deal with it. You have no choice. You have to deal with it. You actually have to deal with it. You have no choice. That's his mineral resources. That is the resources of his country. So if he did not sell it to make money to build his country, what will he sell? Is he coming to sell your father's property? The new question: are you a paid person for propaganda? What propaganda, please? What kind of propaganda, please? Can you come forward and explain to me the propaganda you're talking about? Propaganda is that I'm defending a hero, African hero, that everybody is seeing it all over the world. You have been brainwashed. You have been brainwashed by the West, by your colonial masters, by your slave masters. You have been brainwashed. And I believe strongly that you are a part of the enemy of Africa. You're part of the enemy of Africa. You know, lion in sheep clothing. It is very sad that we, Africans, we're still blind. We cannot see, we cannot think straight. You can imagine you are calling it propaganda. Let me ask you a question. When French government was in Burkina Faso for 20-something years, going to 30 years, when they were in charge of the mining site in Burkina Faso, what were they able to do for Burkinabés to enjoy the dividends of the democracy? When they were taking the resources from Burkina Faso, taking the gold and all the mineral resources, what were they doing for the Burkinabés to enjoy the dividends of democracy? It's a simple question for you. A country that have been held ransom for over 30 years by the French colonial masters. The country that have been held ransom for 30 years. Yet there's no good road. Burkina Faso cannot be boast of 3,000 kilometer paved road for 30 years. And you're calling it propaganda. Country that does not even have job. Burkina Faso does not have job. There's no company. No investors are coming in because the country was poor. And Ibrahim Traore came on board and he established essential commodities factories where they produce things to create jobs for his citizens. And you are calling it propaganda. 2 years leadership, he's been able to establish electric vehicle manufacturing company in Burkina Faso that is functioning now as we speak. And you're calling it propaganda. Do you know what kind of propaganda are you talking about? What kind of propaganda are you talking about? Have you been to Burkina Faso before? By the way, are you an African? Have you been to Burkina Faso before? Which part of Burkina Faso have you been before? You know nothing about Africa. You know nothing about Burkina Faso. So all you can do is to watch the broadcast and move forward. If you're not feeling comfortable with the truth that we're spilling up here, then you check another page. My question is genuine. I hope Mr. Traore is going out the wealth black into the country from the contract with Russia. Well, deal with it now. You have to deal with it. Okay? Nivo B. Why know about Julius Malema? Julius Malema is from South Africa. I'm not from South Africa. Julius is a greater African than Traore. Let me tell you, everybody is called on their own field, right? Julius Malema is doing absolutely well. Nobody can dispute that. Nobody can deny that fact. Julius Malema is doing well. Ibrahim Traore is doing well. Both of them are Pan-Africanists. Julius Malema is a fearless leader, while Ibrahim Traore is a fearless leader. We don't compare two of them. We embrace two of them. We hail two of them. We praise two of them. We encourage two of them because they are the last hope of common man in Africa. They are the last hope of the common man in Africa. So we're not talking about if Julius Malema is bigger than Ibrahim Traore or if Ibrahim Traore is bigger than Julius Malema. Mind you, Julius Malema is just a parliamentarian, while Ibrahim Traore is a president and handling affairs of a country. Somebody that have survived 17 good assassination attempts. He has been able to survive 17 good assassination attempts. If your white supremacists, if your white colonial masters were having good intention, why would they want to assassinate him through the back door? Why not arrest him, prosecute him, if at all he have done anything wrong? Why not arrest him and prosecute him? Why do you want to silence him by killing him, assassinating him? For you to see that something fishy is going underground. There is something that they are trying to cover up that Ibrahim Traore knows, and they want to silence him. So stop supporting evil. Stop supporting evil. Like I said, on this platform, we do not know we don't know tribe here. We don't know color. We don't know race. We don't know religion. What we know here is humanity. We stand on the truth and the truth alone. Okay? And we're here to defend justice, fairness, and the equity. Truth. That's why we are here. We are not here to compare Julius Malema and Ibrahim Traore. They are two different leaders in their own different fields. So you cannot compare both of them in any way. Julius Malema is from South Africa. Ibrahim Traore is from Burkina Faso. How can you compare these two together? Julius has more money. We're not talking about money here. We're not talking about riches. It seems like this one is a small boy. Please, we don't talk amateur talks here. We don't have amateur discussion here, please. We don't talk about who owns money and who doesn't have money. Money is not everything in this life. Good name is better than money. Okay? Don't know race. Julius can buy him and sell him. Just from Zimbabwe. I don't like blocking people, but it's okay. So what we're talking about, Ibrahim Traore has been there was an attempt on assassinating him 17 good times and he survived them. So I don't know why people think that to assassinate him is the best way or the best way to go. If you assassinate him, there are more millions of Ibrahim Traore that is waiting for it the day to come. Any attack on Ibrahim Traore is an attack on African youth. Exactly. Thank you very much. Maddox, where are you coming? Where are you chatting from, please? Please, if you have a question, throw in your question. If you have opinion, please bring in your own opinion. Please, we're here to share opinions and answer questions, please. Feel free. We're family. Feel free, please. But all this small boy Nivo B that is always talking about who has money and who doesn't have money. This is not the kind of chat we are here for. Please, we're here for mature talk. Okay? Please, if you have an opinion, please throw in your opinion and your questions. Comment where you're watching from. If you're joining us for the first time, please. If you're joining us for the first time, please comment where you're watching from. Please. Comment where you're watching from. God bless you. Uh, Keyboard warrior from UK. Thank you. Thank you. You are from UK. I know you're a white man. That's why the truth we are spilling up here is getting to you. It's penetrating through your heart and it's paining you so much. That's why you said Ibrahim Traore, paid me for propaganda. I don't know what kind of propaganda you're talking about. Ibrahim Traore is a true leader that every African country desires. I'm not white. Okay, you're white. You're black American, black British, black British that doesn't even know his race, where he's coming from, his origin. You have to come back to Africa. Come back to Africa. Africa is the future. Africa is the future that everybody needs. Mm. Please, if you're joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Give me thumbs up, please. Comment where you're watching from, please. Comment where you're watching from. I'm just playing games. I wanted to see how you react. Okay. Okay. I knew. I knew it was just you're just trying to throw words. Ibrahim Traore is the best leader so far in Africa. Every African city, every African youth desires somebody that have created job opportunity within the space of 2 years. All we can do is to protect him, defend him, and speak for him, because propagandas have been flying around, even in the media houses and the television stations have been bought, compromised with money by the West to sell lies, just as they did to Muammar Gaddafi, making Gaddafi look like a demon. Meanwhile, Gaddafi was a leader that Africa needed. If Gaddafi is still alive today, Africa will not remain where it is today. We would have had Africa, one borderless Africa. Africa that any African can travel to any African country without visa or without passport. Just like what's going on now in the Sahel state between Mali, Niger Republic, and the Burkina Faso. You understand? So the West, they are trying to sell propaganda, making Ibrahim Traore look like a dictator, which he's not, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. There is a big boxing event on in Accra, Ghana tomorrow. American promotion. Please go and watch this tomorrow, people. So that is it. We cannot continue promoting evil leadership in Africa in the name of we are scared to talk. We cannot be as coward as our parents or our grandparents. They were scared of talk. They didn't want to die, but at the end of the day, they died. So it's better we use our little platform to talk, speak out the truth, let the whole world hear that our leaders have held us ransom for how many years? In Nigeria, for 65 years. A country like Nigeria cannot boast of constant electricity. A country like Nigeria cannot boast of good medical care facilities. A country like Nigeria cannot boast of good pipe-borne water, good quality education. A country like Nigeria, a graduate will graduate from school will not be able to have work for years. Most of our graduates are driving Okada, Keke, bus driver, bus conductor, graduates. They will spend 5 years in the school, 6 years in the school, and come out, there's no job. This is not the kind of Africa we are looking for. We're looking for Africa where dividends of democracy will go every round. Every single African will enjoy the dividends of democracy. We're looking for Africa in Nigeria whereby when politicians are corrupt, they will be jailed, where the rule of law works, where there will be no selective judgment on the rich and the poor, between the rich and the poor, where judiciary system will stand and be sincere to the people. Comrade-Stanley, my name is Stanley, yes. Why can't Africa progress? Africa is progressing. Africa is rising. You that is saying, why can't Africa progress? If you are not in Africa, if you are in UK, America, or Europe, I swear to God, if you come down to Africa with that small change you have in your pocket, I swear to God, you cannot be able to afford any reasonable hotel. And that money you're having in your pocket will finish within the space of 1 week. So Africa is not a poor country. When you come to Africa, you get to understand that Africa is a very blessed country and very expensive country. The only problem we have is bad leaders. Okay? Noah, Ibrahim Traore, great person, and he loves his land and his people. Really. Thank you very much. I am on South Africa. Okay. Dolphin, Duffy. I have question. Do you like mayonnaise? What will I do with mayonnaise, please? Some questions here are funny. What will I do with mayonnaise? What about mayonnaise here? We're talking about Ibrahim Traore. We're talking about mayonnaise. What will I do with mayonnaise? Please. Why did you ask? Please. Why did you ask? Please, if you're joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Give me thumbs up. Please give me thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Please do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Give me thumbs up. Comment where you're watching from. Share the broadcast, please. Share the broadcast. Okay. I was curious. I eat mayonnaise, of course. Before apartheid, South Africa was a great country. Even still now, South Africa is a great country. It's better than Nigeria when it comes to infrastructure. Yeah, infrastructural wise, South Africa is better than Nigeria. Yeah, in Nigeria we have a lot of roads, federal roads that are not in good shape. Okay, there are a lot of advantages if you are a South African. So South Africa is better than Nigeria as we speak. Please, mind you, okay, okay. Do not comment anything funny here, please. I think it's time for me. I don't usually block people here, but it seems like this never be. I will block you. Honestly speaking, I will block you. If you're not careful, I will block you. Nero Peters. Hey, my brother, where are you watching from, please? Where are you watching from, please? Please be responsible. Your president Ramaphosa, subjected to his superior authority in America, a president that was invited by another president in America. He went to America and he was shaking when Donald Trump was interrogating him. When Donald Trump was interrogating your president Ramaphosa, he was scared. Look at it. You can see your president body language. He was scared. It shows how scared he was. He was submitted to his superior authority. He could not talk. He could not even answer questions properly. A president that represents South Africa, and you are here calling Nigerians drug dealers. Be careful. Your president is a coward. It shows that that he's not capable of being a president. He's not capable of becoming a president. If another president from another country will invite him, and he came there, and he was in the overhaul room and was subjected into interrogation, serious interrogation, and his body language says it all, that he was scared, like as if he's going to be killed in America. If I was there, if I was in his shoes, and Donald Trump was asking me, interrogating me in that manner, asking me questions and bringing out pictures and playing videos, I will walk away from that room, and take my my jet and go back to my country, because that was a big slap on the face of South Africans. Okay, so go get your leaders right first before you come here to come and call Nigerians' name. Your leaders need to start getting it right. If not for Julius Malema, South Africa, I don't even know if South Africa will be livable now for anybody. So respect is a reciprocal. We respect each other here. We do not throw words. We do not insult each other. Okay? Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to my channel, please. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Comment where you're watching from. I'll give you a shout out. Share the broadcast, please, so we can have wider audience. Okay? God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you guys. Please comment where you're watching from. Comment where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Please, if you're joining for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Ramaphosa was subjected into interrogation. So why will you come here be calling Nigerians' name? Nigerians are fearless people. We are fearless people. Okay? We face our fears. If it was any Nigerian politician that Donald Trump subjected in that kind of inhuman, like in that kind of subjection to, interrogation, that politician will walk away from that overhaul room and take his flight and go back to his country. But no, your president is coward enough to sit there and be listening to jargon Donald Trump was saying. He's part of the people that made Donald Trump feel superior over Africa. Feel like he's too important. So stop calling Nigerians' name. Respect is a reciprocal. If you respect me, I will respect you back. Okay? Please, if you're joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Comment your name here. Let me give you a shout out, please. Comment your name here. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from, please? Where are you watching from? I will come live by 9 a.m. tomorrow. 9 a.m. Gambia time. 9 a.m. Gambia time. And I always come live 8:30 p.m. Gambia time as well. Yeah, I will soon go off now, and then we catch ourselves tomorrow morning, because it's getting late here. It's already 9:25. It's kind of late. So You guys should take care of yourself. Put on your notification, subscribe to my channel, put on your notification. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, put on your notification so that we can be able to couch ourselves live anytime I come live. Okay? We'll have very important discussion to discuss tomorrow. Please. And um, Martin Wash from Australia. Thank you very much. God bless you, brother. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you from Australia. Please comment where you're watching from, please. Where are you watching from? Subscribe to the channel, please. Give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. Comment where you're watching from. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I'll be going off anytime soon. But nevertheless, let's catch up here.
The answer that Africa has been waiting for. Let's find out. Moi, je pleure le peuple français. Mais quand même, il est bien pour l'Afrique. Il est un mal nécessaire pour nous. Ceux qui veulent se réveiller, se réveillent. Ceux qui ne veulent pas se réveiller, comme on le dit, on ne peut pas réveiller quelqu'un qui ne dort pas. Les Africains doivent se réveiller. Nous devons travailler à être indépendants, à faire au moins ce que nos peuples connaissent le bonheur. Et la lutte contre l'impérialisme, c'est ça. Il faut décoloniser les mentalités, prendre en compte toutes ces données-là, parce que le monde nous donne tellement d'exemples à voir. Pour eux, il n'y a pas de morale. Ils peuvent vous désigner aujourd'hui terroriste, mais demain, vous êtes un héros. Par leur simple bouche. Ils décident de ce qu'ils font. Ils parlent de démocratie, mais ils se font eux-mêmes des coups d'État. Those were the words of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the new transitional leader of Burkina Faso. And in today's episode, we're going to explore whether he truly represents a new revolutionary future for Africa, or whether this is more hype than substance. And in today's episode, I want to explore three areas. The first is I want to look at the bold new reforms that Ibrahim Traoré has instituted, which have got Africans talking about how he could be the real deal. Then, second, I want to delve into his story. Who is he and how did he rise to power? And what is the context of Traoré's reforms and moves? And then finally, this episode will help you to also look at some of the criticisms that have been leveled against him and why he still has to answer a few questions as he moves towards a new future for Burkina Faso. So, let's get into part one. Best place to start is let's look at some of the widespread and sweeping reforms that Captain Traoré has instituted, which have really lifted people's hopes in Africa and have signaled a new future for a young African leader. Remember, Captain Traoré is only in his mid-30s, but already he's taken some bold moves that have surprised and encouraged many Africans across the continent. So, the first is geopolitically. Expelling France from Burkina Faso was no mean feat, and after the wave of coups that swept across the Sahel region in Africa, one of Captain Traoré's first moves was to make sure that French military was removed from Burkina Faso. He cancelled a number of military agreements, and because France had been so central to West Africa for at least a century leading up to that moment, this marked a key shift
in power relations in the region, where Captain Traore and a number of other states, after the coups that swept across the Sahel in 2020 and afterwards, really began to reject French presence in West Africa. Now, in addition to that, and moving away from France, Captain Traore also spearheaded a move away from the incumbent regional institution that had been governing West Africa, and that was ECOWAS. His critique was that ECOWAS had become a neo-imperial body and was too close to the imperial powers and wasn't truly doing the security work to repel and expel many of the foreign Islamist militants who had really been causing havoc in the West African region. So instead of siding with ECOWAS, who were taking time to recognize these new governments, a new regional body was formed, and this was the Alliance of Sahel States. And this is 3 key states who are trying to chart a new future: Burkina Faso itself, Mali, and then we also have Niger. So there was a double shift, a shift away from the European colonial power and former colonizing power in France, and then a new shift to create a new regional bloc within Africa to challenge the old incumbent bloc that really was sluggish and wasn't setting its sights on the African people's aspirations as it should have. And this was an important signal to many Africans because it did 2 things at once. It showed how Africa needed to rid itself of the former colonial powers and chart a course of geopolitical independence, but also showed how new African leaders needed to detach themselves from some of the aging African institutions that themselves have really failed to liberate Africa in the way that they proposed that they would. And this causes us to ask questions about regions like SADC, regions like the East Africa Community, ECOWAS itself, even the AU, and to see whether new, more fresh bodies need to rise to challenge these bodies because of how.
All right. I see Rita Edna. Thank you very much. Please, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Let me read your comment. You say many of our African leaders are only interested in their pockets alone and don't care about the people who elected them into power, into their office, thereby making the people suffer much. This is very painful. It is very, very, very painful. It is very painful. That's why we use our little platform to start speaking up. I see Sayofa Kamara from Sierra Leone. Thank you very much for joining us here. I see Lucille Van Dieman. Thank you very much. From where were you watching from? I see Edmond Kobeman. Thank you very much. I see Ismatula Abobag. Where are you watching from? No good lava from Ibrahim. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And managed to raise, by some accounts, tens of thousands of people who were then able to, from below, create stability and security in the country. Now, to the extent to which he has been able to actually restore stability is still up for debate, but this more citizen-inspired security model replaced a colonial-inspired security model, and this is what happened when France was removed largely from Burkina Faso. However, and we'll get into this in the 3rd part where we talk about some criticisms, he's also come closer to Russia. But although people would argue that Russia, even though it's not a former colonial power in Africa, may still have imperial ambitions, we also can't remove the agency of African states, and it's often ascribed to African states that just because they partner with certain countries, that they must be under their wing or pursuing some kind of a subterranean agenda. But I'm not so sure that Captain Traore's move towards Russia represents Russian imperialism in Africa. Rather, it seems to be an attempt to gain flexibility and to choose which of the great powers to ally with, which will still retain the most flexibility for Burkina Faso itself. But we'll get into that more when we talk about the criticisms, because Russian influence in Africa is something that we do need to think about as Africans charting a course for independence, even if Russia is different to former colonial powers, and China as well. Now, Let's talk about some of the economic reforms because this is quite something. Burkina Faso has a number of minerals, foremost of which is gold. And the question of how the mineral wealth of Burkina Faso would be appropriately shared has been a key dating back to the time of Thomas Sankara and the independence of Burkina Faso. Now, what Traore has done is quite sweeping because he's taken control in many ways of Burkina Faso's resources, especially when it comes to questions of agriculture and minerals. Firstly, the government has identified key and strategic mines, and it has taken an ownership stake in some of those mines. It hasn't completely nationalized them, but there was a deal for two major mines where the government struck a concession with the mining companies and bought them for around $80 million, if I'm not mistaken. So it has been able to negotiate what that stake would look like and then actually gone forward and bought a stake in some of these mining companies. The other thing it's done is set up a state-owned mining company, which will take an ownership in all future projects, and it will have between 50% and 30% ownership. And back to the Russian question, a recent mining deal has just been struck where a Russian mining company has come in, but that Russian mining company has given up a 15% stake, which will be held by the Burkina Faso government. And so that's a key sign that there's a different kind of model that's being run now, where an African government has finally got serious and said, listen here, we're going to take a free carry investment. If you want to do business with us, that's fine. But then the government needs to be able to benefit, and presumably the people need to develop benefit from that. And a development fund has actually been set up to take some of these revenues that will come from and the state-owned mining company and go back to the people. Now, this is still very much in the early days, but it does show that with the right political will, African leaders can actually be quite bold about getting the mineral wealth of their countries into the coffers of the state and then redistributed. And we've been told that this is impossible and it will implode the economy. Burkina Faso's economy hasn't imploded at all since this. Growth hasn't been spectacular, but in the first year of Traore's reign, it was around 1.8%. Then I think around 2.5% to 3%, and it's predicted somewhere at 4% for the next year. So Traore has proven that you can get serious about mineral ownership and not tank an economy if you do it wisely. He's also focused a lot on beneficiation, and there has been talk of a first gold refinery where gold will be taken not just as a raw material, but it will be refined, maybe turned into gold bars. That was started in November of 2023.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for joining me here today. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. I'll be drawing in the curtain here till tomorrow morning. We'll catch up 9 a.m. Gambia time. Put on your notification if you're joining us for the first time, please. Comment where you're watching from. Put on your notification. Subscribe to the channel and get ready. 9 a.m. tomorrow we have important discussion to discuss by 9 a.m. Gambia time. Thank you for joining us tonight, and as well, make sure that you join us tomorrow morning having very important discussion. You guys are super amazing. Thank you. We had fruitful discussion yes in the afternoon, and in the morning section. I really appreciate you guys for your support, for your love, for encouragement. Those that are sending me message on WhatsApp, those that are sending me message inbox, you guys are super, super amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I cannot take your encouragement, words of encouragement for granted. All we can do for our continent is to defend our continent with our little platform. This is all we can do. Speak for our hero, Ibrahim Traore, knowing fully well that there are enemies surrounding him that want to take him down at all cost. And we will not let that happen. We will defend him, fight for him, speak for him, defend him at all costs, because they are already selling the lies and their propaganda in the media houses that they've already compromised with a lot of journalists. to tarnish his image, to make him look like a dictator, which is never a dictator. A leader that's intentional, somebody that came into power within 2 years, within the space of 2 years, he's been able to build over 1,000 kilometers of road, over 5,000 kilometers of road, if I'm to say, and bought equipment, over 1,000 equipments for road construction, and ask the foreign road contractors to leave because they are delaying the project. Means that he's intentional and he really want to work. A leader that built, electric vehicle manufacturing company in Burkina Faso that is from now, that have already created over 1,000 jobs for Burkina Faso. A leader that already, built bridges and all that, and you are calling him a dictator. I don't know your definition of a dictator. If you really want to fight dictator, I think, like I said before, you should go to Uganda and fight Museveni of Uganda, that have hold the good people of Uganda ransom over the years and fell. And all he can do is to fight, beat the opposition, kill them, and silence them. This is what they call dictatorship. And if they really want to fight dictatorship, they should go to Uganda. Uganda is the first country they should be heading to fight a dictatorship, not in Burkina Faso. In Burkina Faso, there's nothing like dictatorship in Burkina Faso. All we see in Burkina Faso is revolution that is taking place, and the revolution is going to go across every single Africa in West Africa and other African country all around. The revolution is coming. Burkina Faso is awake. Mali is awake. Senegal is awake diplomatically. Niger Republic is awake. Chad is awake. Gabon is awake. A lot of them are awake. So it's going across the board. Every single African will one day hold the leaders accountable for the misappropriation of our resources. And for real, I can tell you this for free. Africa is sitting on a timing bomb. And one day you will get to hear, you will get to understand what I'm saying today. Mark my word, today is 13th June 2025. Africa is sitting on a time bomb. Ibrahim Traore have woke every single African youth, making them to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable, and why our resources have not been utilized, to build a better society and environment that will be suitable for every single youth, creating job opportunity, making sure that every African youth can be able to have job after school. But we have a bunch of graduates on the street without job. It's not like they are not intelligent. It's not like they are not hardworking, because there's no job made available for them. So we must start speaking up. We need a society where our children will grow and become proud of their parents that yes, we fought for a better society, and they are getting the better society that they desire. This is the kind of Africa that we want. So I'm pretty sure that you get to understand my point. And put on your notification and catch me live tomorrow 9 a.m. We're going to continue this discussion by 9 a.m. Gambia time. Thank you very much for joining me live and for staying with me here. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. God bless you. I see Ibrahim Jubari. Thank you very much. Where are you watching from? I see Kada Abdi. Where are you watching from? Edmond Kobinam. Where are you watching from? Dan Giret. Where are you watching from? Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate all of you guys. You guys are so wonderful, so amazing. Um, Thank you for staying true with me. Thank you for joining me on the live broadcast. Thank you for lending your voice. Thank you for commenting and giving you all the opinion. I really appreciate you guys. You are amazing. You are super wonderful. You are wonderful. I thank you all. Thank you for today. Thank you tomorrow, and thank you forever. God bless you now. God bless you tomorrow, and God bless you forever. You guys are amazing. Catch me live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Gambia time, and 8:30 p.m. every 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. Catch me live. We discuss about Africa, Ibrahim Traore, and Burkina Faso, and Africa politics, African politics. We have a lot to discuss about African politics. You know, all we want is a better society. All we want is a country, a continent whereby our youth will stop jumping into the Mediterranean Sea to cross to Europe for greener pasture. And at the end of the day, they will still be subjected into modern day slavery in Europe. Please, all we need is for everyone to lend their voice, speak out when it is necessary. It is important that we start holding them accountable. Thank you very much for joining me. Catch you live tomorrow, and God bless you. Amen. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.